Folks, hello and welcome to Gamers Health. We are, what shall we say, fashionably late.
Sorry.
Sorry about that.
Hello, dog.
You can see we got the little, the Luna Tuna here. Yeah, that's you. Mm.
Hey.
So,
Did you miss your daddy?
yeah, she missed her daddy. So today we actually had our late Christmas, I guess.
Yeah, with my family.
So also our Christmas will relaunch or rehab. It'll kick back off tomorrow because it's been me suffering from the flu. That's and the accompanying fog. That's been part of the delay on that one. But Rachel's sister and family, they got hit with the flu over Christmas. They actually got hit
Christmas Eve or
day before
day
Christmas Eve,
before.
Christmas Eve. So they got hit a little bit before
Yeah.
my parents got hit, and before I. It's just been ongoing. And my brother-in-law Jimmy, he's still suffering from a bit of a
Chest cold, I
chest
guess.
cold or a chest cough. So yeah, but we went out and or up to Connecticut to visit. We brought New York bagels.
Of course, that's the tradition.
Hold on, she wanted to go to you, darling. So we brought the New York bagels, and we brought the wonderful New York cream cheese, because what else would you do if you're gonna have New York bagels? You have the New York cream
Yes.
cheese, and it was good to see the family. And
What, you want to?
what's
Which one's
wrong?
freedom?
Shellback. I'm working off a sinus infection. Yeah, it's not fun, and honestly, the flu strain this year is taking its toll.
Yeah.
The flu shots were. I will be generous and say that they were ineffective this year. And I had a doctor confirm that this week.
Yeah.
So,
what can you do?
We didn't have the flu shots. Didn't make wouldn't have made
It
a
made
difference.
us no difference.
Yeah, so it made us no difference. But in any case, uh, Shell, yes, bagels are the greatest gift New York ever gave us.
Yes.
Yeah, actually,
and that shall never die.
Yeah. Actually, my brother-in-law was saying that today too. He's like, he goes, "There's nothing quite like New York bagels," and it's true. Um, Ryan, I have a wicked sinus infection too. Must be going around. Yeah. For me, it's progressed to sinus headache. So I get it on the right side of my head.
I don't have any of that.
What do you have?
For a good bit of last week, I was helping myself to more sleep than usual.
Are you still helping yourself to more sleep?
I don't think so. Not sure.
Okay.
My sleep was disturbed last night because I didn't feel well.
Right.
Well, for other reasons.
Yeah, she had her stomach. She had her stomach was upset. How do I know? Because she told me so.
I whined it.
She whined it, yes.
It's my sleep.
Well, she whined it
my lack of sleep.
In her lack of sleep, she whined it. I don't feel good. What can I do? Nothing.
I don't know what it else for.
Because anything I would have suggested is like, I could get you an antacid. Would have been no. Pepto-Bismol would have been no.
Yuck.
I'd be like, yeah, it's yuck, but it'll help you feel better. No. So, in any case, yeah, Don, a lot of crud going around. And it ain't fun. I mean, like I said, my ass has been dragging. A little behind the scenes. Before Christmas, I had changed my video production method. Not hugely, but what I was doing was Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I was essentially doing a week's worth of videos. So the rest of the week was just live streams or just a day off, essentially. And I did, and leading up to Christmas, I was ahead of the game. I wasn't behind the eight ball. I was good. And then Christmas week hit, and that Saturday I got hit hard. That Sunday it was positive, which is a very negative thing to be, and I've been pretty much I missed a day or two of videos, and I've been like I maybe recording the day before or the morning of. So I still haven't really caught up. I don't have tomorrow's video done yet. I got to work on a script after this. But and the members only video for yesterday went up late because again I haven't had the time or the ability or the energy, and I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I probably don't won't I'm probably not ready to record more than one video a day anyway, because my voice will crack, which isn't a huge thing. If I'm doing a live stream, you'll all forgive me. But if I'm doing it on a recorded video and my voice starts to crack, it sounds like crap. And yes,
It'll just mean it's time for Feltothraxis to come out.
oh yeah, Feltothraxis. This is Feltothraxis. Ryan, it's terrible. The content creators have to jack into the algorithm to get seen because people aren't getting the space. It's the game you got to play. And some content creators play the what's that word? I've got so much of a brain fog. I can't. When you have titles that have nothing to do with the content.
Clickbait.
There you. Why can I think of that? Tells you the state of my mind. Excuse me. I need a tissue before the dog freaks out. I have tissues. A lot of channels do clickbait. I do my best to avoid anything that's clickbaity because I want you to see what you expect to see.
Right, you're not selling something that you're not going to deliver on.
Right. Ryan, they go discover things in the byways of culture. Agronarch Studios, they play the drama game. Yeah, I mean, there are some channels that are I don't play the drama game. I have found that covering newsworthy events, unless they're very newsworthy, is less appreciated by my viewers than actually covering like gaming content. And I'm happy with the gaming content, and it's been good. But yeah, Shellback, I tend to stop watching channels that are clickbait because you can only do it so many times before you get burned, right?
Well, before people see through the pattern of, oh, he always says this, and
or
then
she always
we never see, what they're saying they're gonna deliver to us. So it becomes a valueless video.
Yeah, the Irish chick.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I know who you mean, but
you don't read the titles.
No, I can't see
her titles are, and she kind of admits that they're clickbait, but that's a little bit of caffeine for you, Rach. Get ready for some carbonation.
Oh, was not expecting that.
Well, that's why I tried to warn you. I know I don't normally have anything carbonated in my.
Yeah, I don't think you could really.
Why not?
I guess because it's under pressure a little bit. Like you don't.
Yeah, well, it won't blow
up.
Tuna, what are you doing?
Can I help you find something, man?
Yeah, Don's like, yeah, she's all clickbait. I mean, she does. The thing is, what's sad is that she does have some videos that are informative, but you kind of go into it already expecting.
Well, you have a high idea of what, and then for it to just come to that,
Yeah, Dungeons and Discourse.
Fall short or whatever.
She is also outright dishonest in her titles. Clickbait is one thing. Outright lying about content is another. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, I just don't. I don't know. I don't ever see the titles. I just hear her talking.
She just hears the Irish brogue. I mean, she's entertaining.
Yeah, and then of course I'll look at the makeup. I'll be like, oh, she's changed the way she does her eyes, or yeah. Oh, I wonder why she's not wearing the pink lipstick today.
Let's see. Wow, Shellback. God bless you. By the way, I won't be active on YouTube much until Easter. I'm partaking in the Exodus 90 challenge, which includes a bunch of fasting and abstaining with slight relaxations from the strict disciplinaries.
What does that mean?
On Sundays, including no unnecessary screen time. Well, no, dude, that
doesn't that start in Lent?
I guess Lent is going to be.
Oh, is that a 90 and 90?
That's a 90 days. It's a 90-day challenge. God
Lent
bless.
Doesn't do 90 days.
No, Lent and Lent.
By God's grace.
By God's grace, Lent is enough. But no, I mean and that's right. This falls onto a Sunday for you, I guess. These live streams. All right. Well, I listen.
We'll be thinking of you.
Yes, you'll be missed, and
yes, and you'll be admired.
Yes,
you were able to do something like that.
You'll be as the rest of the community is. You'll be included in our nightly prayers. Mm-hmm. And that's. I mean, I really do regard like the tavern has a community, but then there's like a sub community within that community, and that's the Game of Tell community, by the way. Yes, Agranac, yes, that's Shellback that's a pretty amazing undertaking. I wouldn't be able to do it, but and again, I do videos.
Now, is the fasting only on the Sunday? The fasting and the, I guess the figurative fasting from the internet? Is that what it is?
Well, I guess he's going to be, I think I might be on more than just Sundays. It's from January 5th to Easter, 90 days, no sugar, no alcohol, no unnecessary screen time. Cold showers, daily cold showers.
Be careful with that. If you have like a heart condition, just
maybe just make it a
right. Shower. Make it relative, so that you don't shock your system and get hurt.
Daily holy hour, a few others. Again, God bless you. That's discipline that. Well, I would not be able to partake in the cold showers part because of my heart condition, but yes. I'm not one of those New York City polar bears. I worked with a fellow sergeant who would do the polar bear thing.
Polar bears, they're people that go into the Atlantic Ocean out in Brooklyn on like New Year's Day, and they go in the Atlantic and swim, and it's frigid.
Yes. Shellback, no snacks. Ash Wednesday, every Wednesday and Friday. Fish Fridays on Wednesdays too.
Oh,
God bless you. See, see, rates. The only fish I'll eat is actually fish. I won't eat any of the sea urchins. I did not for me.
You won't have any other sea insect.
I won't have the sea insects, the shrimps, the scallops, the mussels. No, thank you.
I like that, but we have other things like the vegetable stuff, like vegetable pita, the spanakopita, the spinach pie.
Yep. So Ryan is. I live in Iowa. Cold showers are a no-go until no-go zone until June. Yeah. I think your tap water would be a little bit right around the freezing level. Shellback. My cold shower is due to the shower room being already being slightly above freezing. Ooh. I am taking a hot shower and then doing a polar bear plunge into the bathtub. Again, God bless you.
Yeah, and it's a beautiful thing, and we hope that you find.
I hope it is invigorating for you for your soul.
Yeah.
Um, but as a totally selfish person, I'm going to tell you it's better you than me. I'm being honest. I'm just I can I can give up a few things, but cold showers is probably not one of the things that I would add to my list.
Mhm.
Not willingly. You know, it's torture, Jerry. It's torture. But to swing back to the rest of this week. So this week, what was more like a typical week for Eric and Rach, in that we had doctor's
Yeah.
appointments.
What you doing?
Which actually, let me,
Yes.
hold on. I gotta check my schedule out here. Um, let's. Oh my god, I got too many things opened up. All
That
right, so
too.
yeah, so like now next Tuesday, next
I
Tuesday
have
we
primary care.
we double up actually. We have
Oh,
two.
you have two?
I told you that before. I've got Pribart.
Oh, yeah, yeah. We could hit it in the same.
Yeah, we should be able
It's
to.
like a block away.
Well,
A
yeah,
little more, maybe.
we're gonna double dip because we got
Long block.
appointments an hour apart, but in the same general area. But we stacked up appointments this week. Rach had an appointment with the weight loss clinic.
Yeah, and that was really interesting. Um, I'm still at 40 pounds down.
Right.
But when I went, they ordered, because I guess whatever from the, to confirm my fatty liver thing that I've had for like years, or that I've been told about for years. Um, they were like, "Oh, okay, yeah." They say like, "Yeah, I could be there," and let's see. We'll do a fibro scan here in the office. So fibro scan is where they take like a transducer and they put it between your ribs, and you have to kind of stretch with your basically make a C shape with your body.
Basically, if you're good at yoga, it isn't probably a horrible thing. If you're not a yoga person, I'm sure it's like going through hoops.
Yeah, when she said, "Oh, cross your right foot over your left," and I was like, "Oh, are we supposed to be going for like a C shape?" Grab my wrist here, and she was like, "Yeah, exactly. You've done this before?" I said, "Never."
Never.
I was like, "Yoga, man." And so, like, they basically put like a transducer between a couple of your ribs, right at where the liver is, and so I guess they look through it, and it's weird because it's like it's almost like it feels almost like a massage gun, because you hear it going, grrr, good, good, and things like that. And so, they did the test. And as I was checking out, the doctor came running out. She was like, "Rachel, you don't have anything wrong with your liver." I was like, "Awesome." She was like, because I was first like, "What?" She's like, "Your liver's totally fine." I was like, "Awesome." So, she doesn't want to start me on any of the like the tablets or the
Now, what you're saying, tablet? She's talking about
the Wegovy tablet
the
or
GLP-1 tablets.
yeah. So she wasn't really invested in those for me because I guess your insurance will pay if you have the fatty liver, and your insurance covers it. But you know, my insurance doesn't really like to cover a lot of name brand stuff. So and either way, I didn't need. She wasn't
Right.
feeling like I needed.
to,
Just keep on with the diet and the metformin, and
and,
keep going.
and to put a little icing on this, Rachel's lost about 40 pounds over the last
12 months.
12 months.
Yeah.
So you probably don't need a GLP-1 anyway. because
No.
you're doing the work on your own. So Ryan says
Yeah,
yin,
my body will do it.
yeah, yin yoga is more my speed.
I love yin.
I
It's
don't.
a form of yoga where you take the positions for very much longer, and your muscles just like basically relax into a pose. And you get a lot of like it makes your muscle longer. It opens up a lot and like just helps release a lot of stress. When I've done yin, it's usually like a candlelight class. And
Is this the
it's
kind of like
lovely.
bullshit like you can rest in this position?
Yeah.
Okay. All
They
right.
might, it
So,
depends on the class. It
it,
depends on the instructor. Sometimes they might have you in a squat for a little while.
yeah, exactly. That was always in the
My,
academy.
it's not unusual. A snail, they might put you
No,
in.
no, no. It was always in a squat position, and the damn Filipino instructor would always tell us, "You can rest in this position," and then you would leave you in that for like 2 or 3 minutes,
Oh, and
and
men would be.
and many I
Yeah,
would
that's usually the ones you hear like when they go into it.
I
Like,
would just keel over. I would just boom.
oh, you'd fall to the side.
I fall to the side. It wasn't happening. Right, Tuna? Right, Tuna?
But yeah, basically your muscles relax into it and just open a lot more. And like sometimes, they'll put you into like more restorative poses for that too, depending on the instructor
I missed you
and what the
too, but
goal of the class is.
I can't. You can't do that to me while I'm trying
You're
to do a
such a
live stream.
silly goose. I know. You're so happy to see you, Mel.
Wizard, yeah, if I did yoga, I would dislocate so many things. I would need a wheelchair.
Aw.
I agree with that, Don.
I think people think that yoga can be different for everybody. Yoga can look different in different bodies, and so like where someone starts and where someone goes can be very different places.
And knowing is half the battle. Sorry, it's a GI Joe reference, right? Don't worry about it. Those of us from the generation just past ours get that reference, and those from our generation who had younger siblings or had a mother that watched younger kids were stuck watching GI Joe and know that.
Mhm.
And knowledge is half the battle, right, Tuna. All right, yeah, go to mommy because Daddy can only handle so much tuna. So
Come
much,
on, hot tuna. Oh.
too much tuna. So now I had two doctor's appointments this week. I had my nephrologist, which I still have an interesting, yes, GI Joe, Great American Hero. But I have my nephrologist, which is a kidney specialist. So now my kidney specialist is like a kidney specialist and an everything else specialist. Apparently, he's one of the most knowledgeable doctors that I know, and he's been in the profession for like as a specialist for over 20 years.
Wow.
He looks like he's, I don't know, 35. He can't be.
Mm.
Not unless he got his medical degree at 15.
Mhm.
Right, Tuna? But yeah, Shellback. I was the youngest group to watch G.I. Joe.
Mhm.
We got the rewatch, whatever it's called, in the 90s. Okay.
Oh.
But yeah, he went over stuff with me, and everything was looking good. And we had to do another blood test because every doctor I have has to do a blood test because they're all looking for different stuff. And I got a call. That was Wednesday, and then Friday morning I got a call from the office, and I can stop taking my Veltassa. Now, Veltassa I was taking it's a powder medicine that you put into either a little bit of water or a little bit of applesauce. And by the way, I just bought a bunch of individual applesauces
Well, that'll be
because
okay. We can
yeah,
eat
it's not gonna
that.
go to waste.
Yeah, it's smoothies too.
I was
Yeah.
finding that you have to take it with a 3-hour window away from any other medication, which You couldn't take it in the morning. You couldn't take it late. I had to remember to take it like
Oh,
midday.
yeah. That's a.
And it was never a set time to take it. So, or you're out, and then like you have to remember when you get back home. So I was finding that my compliance wasn't 100%. There were times that I was missing it. Sometimes
Yeah.
once or twice a week. So I said, let me get the applesauce because you can take it with applesauce. Because I found that, hey, if I take it with
It was
something that's
too viscous to really drink.
yeah,
Right?
yeah,
Yeah.
but if I take it in applesauce, I'll look forward to it.
Yeah.
I'll look forward to it. Therefore, I'll remember to take it. But now I no longer have to take it. I do have to make an appointment to take uh, get a blood test scheduled 10 days from whatever, a week and a
I
half.
wonder if there's an overnight oats or something that you could do with applesauce and have it be like an appley. Um,
It's not quite nose candy
have
show.
it be an appley. Um, Oatmeal. God dang.
Uh, rolling on floor, laughing copter. Is that? I can't say copter, but working overtime. Love your stuff. Keep up the good work and feel better. Thank you.
Sweet.
I'm not blowing my nose out of just again. I've kicked the majority of the flu. When it was really hitting, it was really bad. And if you haven't noticed either with my videos, I don't edit. Okay, you don't. If there are pauses, there are pauses. If there are coughs, there are coughs. I do use Adobe Podcast to clean up the audio.
No jump cuts.
No jump cuts. Agile, welcome. DM and friends, welcome. Uh, but it wasn't when this flu was really hitting. Like I said, I had to take a couple of days off totally because um I wasn't able to get through even a 7 or 8 minute video. I did one short video basically explaining what was going on, but now I've gotten to the point where I can put a 15-20 minute video together with minimal coughing in it. Uh, Shellback, most of the Japanese medicines are ginseng flavored powder.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, this has no flavor, and
I guess kind
when
of
you
vegetal.
when you mix it, Valtassa was because my potassium numbers were high. My potassium numbers were high because the Corendia that I was taking for my kidneys was affecting my potassium, and so I was taking the Valtassa to
What it
absorb.
impacts absorption of the potassium?
I guess so. So this was absorbing the extra potassium.
Got it.
It looks like, oh god, like one of those
I like the hazmat shit that, or like the, like when you
not
had
quite
like a
hazmat shit.
medical, like when you had like a medical accident or something, and you had it was like a powder you put and it would gel it up or whatever.
Yeah, but it's actually more like if you were
make it easier to
if
clean
you're
up.
somebody who does like a keto diet or a low carb diet, and you got to put like certain additives to certain non grain flours to thicken them. This is that kind of.
It's like that thicky shit.
Yes,
that you have to give to old people.
I guess so. I don't know what you give to old people, but
yeah, my dad had to have it like when
I don't know, Rach. I don't.
He was sick, like
okay,
because they can't always swallow and it could go in their lungs. So
no, it's not.
And it keeps it thick.
No,
so
no. It's just
go in the
oh
wrong
god,
direction.
I'm trying to remember. It's like this. It's a natural additive, but it's thick, and
xanthan gum.
Xanthan gum. Yeah, thank you.
Oh.
I couldn't remember. I'm having those senior moments, folks. You gotta forgive me. I am not. We are not going to Page. Honestly, if we were going to Page, I probably wouldn't be going to Page because I'm not 100%. But also, our doggie has to go in about a week and a half for her having her reproductive organs taken care of as a puppy.
Yeah.
But
she's getting spayed.
Yeah, and the scheduling just isn't working out. I will be at TotalCon next month.
I probably will not because this puppy will be recovering.
Right. But we will be at WizardCon in April, North Texas the first weekend of June, Central New York Con the following weekend. June's busy. And a Shire Con in September. I think I covered everything. Mm-hmm. I hope I did. Joseph, it's great to see the two of you. I recently found your channel, and as a 40-year player dating back to the summer of '81, when I first learned D&D, I absolutely love your stuff. Thank you, Joseph.
Very cool.
I started Christmas break of '79, '80, and the only reason why I can tell you that specifically,
I started in 2014. With only a con.
Yeah, that was my first North Texas. But my friend Kenny had he learned it. He found AD&D in his elementary school.
What are you finding over there, baby?
And he introduced me to it with the DM's guide. Okay. He didn't have the player's handbook, so after he ran me through an adventure, he had to call a friend to find out that if I leveled or not. So and then that summer, my parents got me the DM's guide, the player's handbook.
Oh, for your birthday.
And a great set of dice. Joseph, my wife is adorable. Yes, she is. And she puts up, by the way, I will say this. Here, you want a little story about Rach? When we were dating, okay, I had recently got back into gaming. I'd gotten into it by Fantasy Grounds, and I was in an online. I guess it was my second group. My first group had been Dark Heresy, but my second group was a Castles and Crusades group. And we were playing that, and we were playing on Saturday nights. And Rach, when we started dating, would tell me, you got to get me home back to the Bronx because you got to get home in time to play your D&D shit. I was like, what is this woman?
Well, I think I got that from like I knew you were in police work, and,
right?
You know, my grandfather was in police work also, and he had to have he had hobbies that gave him a lot of sanity in doing that work. So that was
she was very
part of if this is something that he talks about, and is one of those hobbies that helps him through some of the, or helps him to escape from some of the crazy shit from police work.
She encouraged that. She encouraged me to start the blog.
I mean, you started it without me, but I was just like, oh, you keep going,
Yeah, no, she was really and this is when she wants to come up. This is how she tells you, by the way.
Oh, you want mama?
That's when she wants a little attention. And then when I was gaming, and we were doing online Saturday nights, I was gaming with my gaming group, but online. And Rach was supportive of that. She's like, yeah, she knew where I was on a Saturday night.
Yeah.
And then I was also gaming, and I guess it was Tuesday nights in Manhattan after work.
Oh yeah, that was before we married.
Yeah, but you
maybe it was after we married.
No, it was after we married because
yeah.
And shortly, and
I'm just like, you go there, I'll go to yoga.
Yeah, and it was just like
meet you back at the house.
Yeah, really very supportive. So, now take it to today. I am retired. Rach is retired. She did social work. I did law enforcement. And leave the tissues alone, young lady.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize she was trying to snatch them.
Yeah. She was sniffing tissues.
Tissue snatcher.
She's a tissue snatcher, folks, by the way, just so you know. But I do live streams Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night. Saturday nights with Rach. I also do some Sunday nights.
Room again?
And when I started doing these live streams, it was like, Rach, it's like, we started with one night a week. It was Wednesdays. Rach was like, yeah, you do it. That's fine. And the support that Rach has been with me with doing the videos and this channel has been second to none. And the fact that Rach will get on these streams, not just make comments in the background sometimes, which I
Oh, that's a lesson a little bit. I
yeah,
don't have as much to contribute.
but the fact that she'll
I mean,
do
sometimes. Just it really depends.
yeah, I don't do as many topical topics anymore.
Right.
But Rach is a large part of the reason why this channel is a success because if you're going to be successful, you need the success of your family to support you.
Right.
And that is Rach. And I've had times where I've had Rach go to me like, "Aren't you gonna do a video today?" It's like, "Oh yeah, I really should." I didn't feel like doing it, but she'll remind me because sometimes she's my conscience when it comes to this. So she makes me better for it. And I
Well, if
like
it means something to you, it means something to me, and
that's why I support all your.
support it. And
I know.
if you decided you were gonna have a structure about it, and you might have lost sight of it, then
I know. Yeah,
never mind.
and no, Tuna, you cannot love on Daddy too much when I'm talking. But I know. But listen, I like to tell people. I used to tell them even when I was just doing the podcast, and you didn't get to see the face and all that stuff. That if you listen to the podcast, you were getting authentic Eric, all right, authentic Tenkar, if you will. I like to think that if you're watching these videos, you're getting the authentic me, the authentic Rach.
Yes.
If you meet us at a con, you should feel that you know us. And that's the reason why I love going to conventions because I get to put faces to names. I get people come up to me and they're like, "Oh, I watch your live streams, I watch your videos," and you'll hear me go, "Well, who are you?" And they'll tell me the name. I go, "Well, now, who are you when you comment? If you comment, who are you?" Because I read all the comments. All right.
Oh, I see. Your
And
comment's name, not your.
yeah, I like to be able to. Oh, you're so and so. You know, you're Joseph P. You're DM and Friends, or Angelo, or whatever. I like to be able to make that connection. And honestly, in face to face, I am horrible with names, and that's the biggest joke when I was a sergeant. Is that I could do an effective roll call because all my cops had to wear name badges, and I could look out in the crowd and as I was reading off names, see, I learn them after a while, but I'm good with faces, horrible with names. DM and Friends, I love that you do the Saturday Night Gamers House. We started this a little behind the scenes too, because in 2020, I was hospitalized 3 times. And when I say hospitalized 3 times, I mean 3 times I was in the hospital for I think each time was at least 3 nights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least.
At least. The second time was like 3 weeks. But and after that, and I didn't have COVID for any of those. It was 2020, but I didn't have any COVID. Rach and I talked about it, and we were like, you know, we aren't the only ones with health issues. We aren't the only ones that are going through this crap, especially during COVID.
Yeah.
And
everybody's isolated. Everybody is nervous about their physical health.
Yeah. So we decided that.
But then when you have like the whole, life, bash open your life with
Yes.
these
with these major
congestive
events.
Heart failure,
Yeah, congestive heart failure and everything else.
You want to be able to
tell people that you're not alone.
Yes, because we did find many other people that had heart troubles through talking about it and our response and how we were changing things and what we were doing to take care of ourselves through that.
Yeah, so that's why we started this. It was important. It still is important. We look forward to it every week. Joseph, you mentioned quite a few East Coast locations. Are you local to that area? We are in Queens, New York, or the outer borough of Queens. So yes, we are New Yorkers. Maybe not stereotypical, but yes. DM and Friends. These shows, this Gamer Cell shows that we are in this together. Yes,
Yes,
and
that's the point.
that's the whole point. That's the whole
Thank
point.
you.
And yes, DM and Friends. I remembered it was you, Angelo. Okay, I I I I know you have two accounts. I'm slow at this, but I do put things together after a while. Ryan, that's why I use my full name here. It helps to never say anything I wouldn't say face to face.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, listen, I think that doing these videos with my face, listen, I don't have a face for TV. You don't need a face for TV. Yeah, I'm like, I got a face made for radio. But we're authentic. And I think that's important to all this stuff. You know, that's, it's important to us to be authentic. Again, if you're, I think I've told this story before about Rach and I. This is when I had the podcast. I wasn't. We were at Game Hall Con online for breakfast, and the breakfast line was pretty big because it was free breakfast.
Yeah.
And we're yapping,
Gotta get in on that.
and from I
Can't
don't
blame
know,
anybody.
about 10 positions back in the line, I hear, "Oh shit!" I hear 10 car. Remember that?
Yeah.
And it was somebody that recognized my voice and to some extent Rachel's voice, because Rachel was often in the background of some of these podcasts.
Mhm.
And I realized that not only did they recognize the voice, I'm also I don't put on airs. I tried that for my first I tried to use a radio voice with my initial podcast. And I talked like this.
Oh, yes, the TV accent.
Yes, I tried to use the
And
universal
hide the
accent.
New York accent.
And
Yeah.
no, I'm a New Yorker, tried and true. I worked retail for 8.5 years. I
Yeah.
did law enforcement for 20 in the NYPD. You're not going to get much.
You just be true to your roots and
Yeah.
keep going.
You're not going to get much more New York than I am.
Yeah.
Angelo, I appreciate what you do for the community. The community has done a lot for us. Okay. When I was in the hospital, I had a member of the community step up and say, "Listen, I know you do, daily posts on your blog." And I wasn't able to because I was hospitalized. And he was like, "Listen," and I knew him, but it's like, I'll do daily posts for you until you're ready.
Yeah. I mean,
That was Chris.
and here too, like when I had cancer.
Oh my God.
People really came together and kind of came through for me.
Yeah.
A lot.
The little things
I felt
mean
loved.
the most.
I felt really cared for.
Yeah.
By this community.
Little things mean much.
Which you don't expect to have that feeling, really, because it's, this is something online,
Right.
There's like a degree of reality that gets separated a little bit. But when people really came through and came together and, really sent me their best, that kind of brought that reality home.
It can be humbling at times.
Yeah.
Angelo, the community and my friends saved my life and pulled me through the darkest times this last year. And that's...
Thank God that we have these things.
Yes.
And that's the whole thing. Like, as we age, like, there's certain pillars that we need. Like, obviously our health, we need to exercise. We need, to eat better and treat our body well, treat it like our home. And then, we need friendships and communities.
Yes. Listen, no man is an island.
And it can be really hard to develop them, but like, as we get older, we develop them more deeply. Maybe less, but
Right.
definitely more deeply.
I think that as you get older, you've been scarred by life.
Yes.
So you're a bit more cautious often in the friendships that you make and the connections that you make.
Yeah. Not everybody deserves a front row seat
Right, but when you
to what we're doing or living, how we're living our life or whatever.
but when you find it,
Yeah.
it is spot on. Joseph, as a retired FBI professional, God
Oh,
bless. I thank you for your years of law enforcement service. It's wonderful that you take the time to share like this.
yeah. Thank you
Being
too.
vulnerable, being real, you're both wonderful.
Thank you.
Yeah, I did 20 years in the NYPD, from 96 to 2016. I walked out of my office on St. Patrick's Day of 2016 and ran my time for another 4 months until that July for the full 20. I loved my career. Loved I won't say I loved every day of it, but I would not have asked. I could not have asked for a more fulfilling career or more rewarding career. But you also know that times change. The job changes, and it doesn't care about how it was when you came on,
Yeah.
and how it is when you're ready to leave. And it was time. But yeah, it was. I learned so much about myself. Okay, I really did, and I learned a lot about how I deal with pressure and life changing events.
Sure.
So Joseph, God bless you for your service. I only met one FBI agent in my career that I actually got a chance to say more than just a hello and goodbye to.
Huh.
His last name was Polisi, as he said he was born for the job.
Cute name.
Yeah, I only met him because he was off duty leaving Yankee Stadium, and a
Oh,
knife.
he was at a baseball game.
He was at a baseball game, and he was
Aw.
in the South Bronx driving on one of the back streets when a knife fight broke out in front of his car. The
Oh,
light
nice.
landed on his hood, blood everywhere.
Oh.
He calls 911. We were in the area, pull up, get there, there's blood everywhere, and the bodies are gone because typical South Bronx. The dispute took care of itself. And we had a good
They just went indoors.
we had a good laugh over it. Ryan, as a new subscriber, quick question for you. What is your relationship to Frog God Games? All right, so hold on. I got something nearby. So this little thing here, Swords and Wizardry Light. If you can grab the doggy for a second.
Yeah.
Swords and Wizardry Light is
See?
a 4-page, 3 levels, condensed version of Swords and Wizardry that I put together back in 2016 when I retired. And my compensation for this, which was, I think, very generous, was that Rach and I got to work the Frog God table at a lot of conventions, and we got comped a hotel room. So we got to go to Gary Con and Game Hole and North Texas and TotalCon on more than one occasion on Frog God's dime for the hotel, which was great.
Yeah.
COVID changed the business model of a lot of companies.
Frog God especially.
Frog God especially.
Yeah.
And
girl.
So that relationship ended. I still know a lot of the former Frog God partners. Bad Mike, Zach Glazer, Skeeter Green, a few others, Ed Nagy, Ian
and Rocky.
Ian and Rocky.
They started over there.
Well, they were adjacent.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought they were working there, and then they
they
kind of birthed their own company.
No. But they were adjacent. But yeah, no. So I have nothing but a lot of love and respect for
absolutely.
the Frog Gods and Matt Finch, who has he's back to being Mythmere Games.
That's what it's called now.
Yeah. So that was my relationship. So, like I said, that essentially ended during COVID. So no fault of Frog God, no fault of ours. It just was a natural evolution
Right.
in
They
the
weren't doing
business.
booths anymore,
Yeah.
and I guess the way they would order and sell changed.
Yep. Joseph, fun fact for the viewers: there are more New York police officers than there are employees in the entire FBI. Yeah,
Really? Yeah, 33,000 or
I
so.
think we're around 34,000 now.
Mm-hmm.
We were a high of 41 right around 9/11.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just uniformed members of the service. That's not including civilians, not including school safety officers, not including traffic enforcement. I spent time in internal affairs. I used to know all the numbers because we had to cover everything, but I, I so far removed. I no longer pay much attention to it. But the numbers have shrunk for the NYPD. But we're still. We would be considered one of the, I guess, if we were a military force, we would probably be in like the, I don't know, top 20, top 25 at one point.
Oh.
But yeah, but it, you know, again, it was not the career I expected when I was a kid. I was the first cop in my family.
Mm.
Not the career my mother wanted for me. She wanted me to be in an office.
That's just what mothers want.
Yeah, my father wanted me to have a union job. There you go. And
But all those things worked out.
oh, it worked out fine. And the kicker is, I was about 4.5 months into the academy when I get a phone call one morning. I'm working at 4 to 12, so the phone rings around like 9:30. I'm like, who the hell's calling me at 9:30 in the morning when I didn't get home until like 12:30 last night from the academy, and it was Bell Atlantic.
Luna, come out.
Come on, Tuna. Oh, she's not here. She's somewhere else. Oh, she's behind us.
There, she was chewing something. Oh.
So
What'd you find, baby?
it was somebody from Bell Atlantic
girl.
offering me a position as cable sponsor because I had tested for all that stuff, and I told the woman very politely. I said, "Do you offer 4 weeks vacation up front?" Or was it 4.5 that I got at the beginning? I forget. She's like, "What?" She doesn't know. Oh, we offer 2 weeks vacation. I'm like, okay. I was getting 4 from the PD. I'm like, do you offer 11 paid holidays? We don't get them off, but we got paid for them. She's like, well, if you work, she's like, I'm not quite sure where you're going with this. I go, and of course, if you know, I'm a bit of an asshole. Just even 28 years ago, I'm like, do you give me the authority to take away somebody's freedom and potentially their life if I have to save somebody else's? She's like, I have no idea where you're going with this. I go, I am 4.5 months into the New York City Police Academy, and if you had called me 2 months earlier when the academy was hell and the physical aspect was I had shin splints that I would almost crawl from my bed to my bathroom in the morning as my legs would take time to loosen up. She might have gotten me.
Oh, you found that on the table.
No, she found a box of tissues over here.
Oh,
that's what she did.
She also found this. I found it on the floor.
Oh, she found a scrunchie of yours. Yeah. So yeah, she was not going to be able to match the offer I had with the NYPD. Joseph, if you ever make it down to Philly, Northern Delaware, I invite you to visit our cafe. Come to the house and play a board game or pour a drink, and we can share early D&D war stories. Mm-hmm. Joseph, I may take you up on that. My family does have a place up in the Poconos. So Pennsylvania is not a foreign state to us, although we're up in the
Although
Northeast.
Different parts of it are.
Yes, I've yet to be to Philly, but my
we were close to Philly. Maybe 45 minutes outside,
Page.
right?
We were at Page last year. We were on Page this year. And my last partner that I shared a squad with, Marissa, fellow sergeant, She used to make monthly pilgrimages out to Philadelphia.
Which was her favorite place?
Well, because she had to go
There
for the
was a favorite
cheesesteak.
cheesesteak place.
She had to go monthly to get her
There's
cheesesteak.
two of them that they
Yeah.
often argue between.
Yeah, Ryan, it's amazing you can fall into a career you never anticipated. Yeah, if you had asked me 4 years before I became a cop, I thought I was going to work management and retail.
I thought I was going to be like
And-
early childhood education, like
Yeah.
a nursery school teacher, and then, well, I stayed longer and longer and got a master's.
Yeah, well, in my case, I actually got offered a management position in retail and realized that
Yeah.
it paid less per hour than I was making selling electronics in retail. And I was like, yeah, thank you. I think I'll pass.
Well, that's good. It was enough for you to see that.
Yeah.
No.
I interviewed for it and I was like, I can't take it.
Mm.
Yeah. I'm new to tabletop RPGs. Some YouTubers say the system doesn't matter. Is that true in the OSR? System matters in that you got to find a system that comes closer to what you want. But I think most OSR GMs take a system that comes close to what they want and then they house rule it to be what they want. So, I mean, if you ask me, like, I'll pull it out again. I run this at conventions because I can run 4 pages and I don't have to refer to anything. It covers levels 1 to 3. Great for convention play. That's my go-to. But if you ask Joseph Block, he'll say Adventures Dark and Deep because he wrote those rules and he knows them like the back of his hand. I know these like the back of my hand. You run what you are comfortable with, but you tweak it to be what you really want it to be. But most OSR systems are compatible with each other, so you can mix and match the little bits and pieces. Garmin, thank you for the $5 super chat for fatty liver, keto diet, and a keto diet and milk thistle and berberine, which you have taken.
Yes.
And
mine, I think, what helped me was the abstinence from alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
And then like I was staying as close, and probably it is ketogenic, but it was a diet that they offer to people after they have bariatric surgery, which I never had the surgery. I just ate like I did. So
right. So
those things are all keeping it clean, keeping a cleaner diet.
Yes, it said I did it for 6 weeks. And he had normal ALT and
AST. Yes. Good stuff.
Joe Facetious, welcome. Meow, you are very welcome. I mean, I personally like OSR RPGs because you can usually find a rule set that is, quote, lighter. All right, so or more streamlined. I usually find that those are easier to get into. Like the reason why I did those 4 pages that I was showing at the time, my mindset was I need a rule set that can theoretically be dropped anywhere. Like Frog God gave that away. They gave away thousands of copies of that at conventions with purchases, and
right to get people up and running.
Right. But those 4 pages allow you to introduce new players. As my niece, who was 5 at the time, was like, "Uncle, you could teach me to read, and then I could play D&D."
Out of there.
So
no code.
Oh yeah, I don't want that. So
the whole thing goes.
But that was the whole point to quote 4 pages. All right, the 4 pages was to make it. Does it cover everything?
Luna.
No.
What did Mommy
say? It certainly
say?
doesn't, but it's great as a refresher for somebody
Come on out, baby.
who's a lapsed gamer. Joe Fuchsius, eat loads of oats. They help remove cholesterol from your blood. Oh, certainly. Yeah, my cholesterol has been.
Yeah, I had to go back to making you the oats.
Oh yeah, Rach makes a great overnight oats with.
It's like a
keto cheesecake mix too.
Yeah, there's some keto cheesecake mix that he orders from the Amazon, and it's like a powder. It's like basically like a, how do you call it? It's like a protein shake in that flavor, and really, I make that for him.
with the overnight oats. Oh my
Mhm.
God! She'll make four little
They're little mason jars that are
what are they
maybe
like?
10 ounce.
Yeah, they're like half a pint.
Yeah.
And oh my God, it is decadent, and it's relatively low in carbs.
Yeah, I need to see what can we do with the applesauce. Maybe the applesauce can
I don't know.
do something with
Experiment.
that.
We gotta,
I gotta look online to see what kind of recipes
yeah, but
people use with both that.
we're always looking for things that we can do. I mean,
Because I
listen,
know I'd enjoy that.
did
I don't eat the keto cheesecake as much.
right. I mean, we don't keep strict keto by far. We don't, trust me. But we try to eat healthier, and we try to keep keto in mind when we can. Our breakfasts are relatively low in carbs.
Mhm.
And do we have toast with it? Sourdough toast, which is about for unless you're gonna go for the was it the 647
647, yeah.
bread, which to tell you the truth doesn't always taste all that good. But we do it. Oh,
And
but
then it's better. They always tell you, like at my clinic, they say if you're gonna have carbs, have it before 6 o'clock,
mm,
and drink your water.
Agile, $10 super chat.
Wow.
Recommend
you.
for those of us who are 40 and over, 62 here. Highly recommend that you supplement with magnesium.
I do that. Yeah.
Zinc with copper, ADK, methyl B12 for good health.
B12 I take too.
Yeah, and I do the ADK.
I don't know what's that. What does it do?
Well, you take the D.
Yeah.
I take a D3, but
It's
I take
calcium and
I take
D3.
an A and K supplement too.
Oh.
I forget what it does exactly, but yes. Meow says, I want to say I love the art style of the channel.
Oh.
Thank you. I will say this. I wish I had an artist that could keep up with my daily videos. There isn't. So I use Chat GPT, but
Yeah,
I've
mommy
kind
will
of
fill in
I've
after the
kind of
show,
tuned it
okay?
to get a classic OSR style feel to the thumbnails. I it would is AI art my first choice for
Favorite
this?
method?
No.
Probably not.
If I could do art, I would be doing it myself. I have no artistic talent. My parents are both painters. They do great work. It skipped me. Okay, I that's not where my artistic ability lies. Don, do what you can do when you can. Yeah.
Yes.
So now, by the way, if you didn't get to mention, my third doctor, my cardiologist, the one who probably saved my life, 5 years ago, 5.5 years ago, retired. So the office has two other cardiologists. I've now got a young woman who doesn't look like she could be beyond her 30s. Oh my God.
She served me like in 21.
Yeah, but she's
And she was great.
yeah, she's good.
She know her stuff.
But I'm retaining a little water, so I got to cut down on my fluid intake and watch my salt. But other than that, things look good. My my EKG, because I get that done every time I'm there. She's like, she goes, "You've got 5 stents, so it's not normal, but it's normal for you."
Right.
I was like, "Sounds good." I was like, "I'll take that." And like I said, then Rachel and I have, I've got what 4 doctors that I see right on a regular basis. Rach, how many doctors do you? Because you cancer, you probably see about 4 or 5 doctors on a regular basis.
3
too.
for the cancer alone. Then the oncological dermatologist.
That's 4.
Then the
Well, your GP, the
yeah,
podiatrist.
my primary care, the podiatrist, the weight loss clinic.
You got to be retired to be able to go to all these doctor's appointments. Honestly, I mean,
the sleep doctor.
yes,
I guess 8 doctors.
Yeah, it's just a handful. Ryan, Swords of Madrid Light is a huge legacy to leave the gaming community. Thank you. I mean,
No.
like I said, I use it at cons. I think it's a great way for convention play. It is built for convention play to a large extent. It just is just such a easy,
No, I know.
relaxing. It allows for a lot of flexibility. But again, the lighter the rules, I think the more you have. The GM has to be comfortable in being an improv GM. I am comfortable in improv. I sometimes when I do my videos, I'll have a script,
Teasing me.
and I'll get to a point where it's like, oh yeah, I'm going totally off script. I should have thought about this when I was ready. Hello. She's like, what about me, mommy?
Well, she was teasing me before. She was
What
doing
about
that,
me?
and then I'd try to lift her, and she'd run back.
What about me? Yeah, you want to be part of the show. See,
Yeah.
your sister only wants to be part of the show when I'm doing live streams when she thinks I'm done. And then she jumps up on the desk and is like, gets all pissy because I'm
Oh
not done.
God, the kitty. Yeah, she gets pissy. All right.
She gets an attitude.
Mm.
She's like, it should be done. Why haven't you done?
Cats are rough.
See, I grew up with cats.
I did not.
Yeah, you gotta learn about it, Rach. You gotta learn about it. I'm gonna learn you good.
All right.
Yeah, I also like the Shadow Dark Live plays. It really helps solidify the concepts you talked about in the channel, like creating choices. Yeah, the Shadow Dark Live plays, I gotta say, and Rachel, you've probably heard Kelsey say this one.
Mm-hmm.
Kelsey loves our live plays. She refers people to the live plays on the channel because, as she put it, this is how people should be playing Shadow Dark.
That's really great when the creator of the game is like,
Yeah,
here's the model.
yeah, it is because we play everybody that you see on those live streams. Greg Christopher, uh, Tim Shorts, Rob Conley.
And Greg writes Shadow Dark stuff.
Greg writes Shadow Dark support material. Rob is a game designer. Tim is a game designer. Matt Jackson, who ran one of the sessions. Matt is RPG mapper, at least as skilled as Dyson, just doesn't have the bandwidth. Joe the lawyer, he's an amateur game designer. He's working on his own 5e OSR type of hack right now. I would say I am the least of the designers in it, but we're all DMs by heart. And I think every DM likes to hack stuff. So we're all a bit of a designer. Ryan, yes, I'm trying to come up with my own rules light system tuned for the kinds of games I like to run.
Oh, cool.
Well, listen, feel free to steal whatever you want from Swords and Wizardry Light. It's a totally open content under the OGL. People have hacked it to make supers games and science fiction games. So it's
Supers meaning like a superhero thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I find that the lighter the rule set, the easier it is to hack because it's easier to add to a rule set than it is to subtract. Like bringing Swords and Wizardry down to 4 pages was not easy. It was it was a lot of work. Dog, you can't have my tissue. I know you want to. Death Angels, hell, you all played in a 2E AD&D campaign with Chris Moneymaker. Oh, all right. A lot of names familiar to this channel. But yeah, no, it was I think that 2025 was overall a good year for the hobby. It certainly was a good year for this channel. I think 2026 has a lot of things coming up that should be
it's
pretty
gonna get
big.
even better.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna have. Looks like to me that we're gonna have something happening later this year when it comes to 6E or some. Doesn't mean that 5E is gonna go away, but whatever WotC is looking to do with AD&D, it's gonna be interesting. I'm hearing BX rumors. It's gonna be interesting. So it's gonna be fun and whatever it is, if you're an OSR player, if the larger company starts making material that's compatible with an OSR rule set, it's compatible with all the OSR rule sets. honestly. And that just brings more people into this corner of the hobby for us. And that's huge. Right, Tuna? Right, Lunar Tuna? Look at people. Oh, I'm going to fix your ear. Your ear. You know, you got to fix your ear on your own once in a while.
I sometimes like it to be back.
Look at you. Look at you. Look at that.
I know you're such a pretty girl.
Yeah.
Your hair's getting longer. We have to make an appointment for you soon. With the groomer.
Before or after her?
I would say before.
You're going to have to get your hair did before. And then you'll have to wear the cone of shame.
So we should probably make that
the
end of the week or maybe Monday.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'll reach out.
You reach out. Reach out. Well, folks, a lot of support. We got we hit a high of 19 concurrent viewers. We got 15
sweet.
right now. I really do appreciate the support from everyone. Honestly, I think that we're going to hit 10,000 subscribers before TotalCon, maybe even before February. I don't know, but that's only because of the support of people like you all. Really, it means the world to me. It means the world to Rach, my various co-hosts, and I co-host with them because they are my friends. Okay, anybody who you see on a regular basis on this channel is somebody that I know in real life.
That they're good friend material.
That's a good friend. That they are true members of the community, and they are a positive addition to everything. And I really can't thank them enough because the success of this channel is not just me. Okay, it's my co-hosts and it's all of you. It's the subscribers, it's the members, it's the viewers, it's anybody who give a damn. So thank you. But I am going to have some huge nose blowing once this live stream ends.
They needed to know that one.
You needed to know that one. Like I said, the game plan is tomorrow. I'm going to put aside a few hours to neaten up over Christmas. Get that restarted. I have gifts to gift. I have new gifts to put into the mix, and I got to get that back up and running. It's a holiday tradition, and this holiday kind of was a sick one here at the tavern, but we're gonna get through that. I want to thank everybody for your support.
Thank you for joining us.
And Rach and I will be back next weekend. We won't be at Page, so those that asked, and repeat, we're not going to be at Page.
We'll miss everybody. And we wish you the best time.
Yes, hopefully the weather stays good. Yes. It is Philadelphia, at the time. We all know what that can mean. Other than that, my next live stream, not until Wednesday. Oh my God, Rach, I got time off. Or maybe Thursday, maybe Tuesday afternoon. But it can't be Tuesday afternoon. We got 2 doctor's appointments. So yeah. Joseph, well, somehow, ironically, I have to jump off and prepare for a D&D session.
Oh,
enjoy. Good luck, Joseph. All right, folks. Thank you. God bless. Good night. And
take
two of
us.
We'll see you in a week, and I'll see most of you all. With the video tomorrow. I still got to figure out what I'm doing. Oh my God.
Okay.